Well, hello guys. Today we're getting into a very personal topic, and that is how much I spend in a month on what I think is essential. Let's get into the video. Hello, my name is Theo. If you're new around here, hello, welcome to my channel. And I got a nice little surprise in the mail this morning from YouTube. I'm so excited to open this. This is my first awards from YouTube. I am really anxious to open it, so I've been waiting to open this on camera with you guys, so let's open it together. All right, so we're gonna just use this pen. Can you see this? Oh, I missed. Okay, we got it. This thing only came a year and a half late. I'm like the world's worst YouTuber, not gonna lie. I didn't know I was supposed to apply for this thing. I didn't know. But here it is! We're at 100,000 subscribers. There it is. Oh my God. A very nice letter. I will read that later. And a card from Zach. So thank you, Zach. Here it is. Oh my God, look how pretty. We're gonna put this in the background and get on with our video. So let me do that real quick. I'm thinking right here might look good. Yeah, we're gonna lose our, oh no, stuff is breaking. Okay, Marcus, can you see that? All right, so we have it in our background, super excited. And thank you so much for everyone who is subscribed to my channel, supporting the Side Hustling family, gang, gang, bang, bang. I so much love having you here. We have such a good time in the comments. And if you have not already joined our little family, feel free to subscribe below. We always have a party up in the comment section, and it gets lit every single week, every single Monday and Thursday. All right, so let's get into how much I spend in a month. So I am not gonna go in any chronological order, but the first thing is my phone bill. So before I was paying a normal provider, it was about $130 a month. And then I switched over to Shared Talk, which now was only $45. But if you sign up for the renewal system, I only pay now $38.70 a month. And I have not noticed any difference between quality of service. Calls don't get dropped and the connection's great. I know prepaid phones, people think are like, but I don't have any issues with Share Talk. I've loved it and it's super affordable. I know another really good one is Mint Mobile. I did try to use them, but the service in Nebraska was not very good. So Share Talk is great. The next thing is my rents and mortgages. So this is complicated, but essentially I pay about $2,000 a month on mortgages and rents. That's over the course of more than one house, but we're just gonna leave that there for now. My monthly insurance on my car is about $70 a month. That is from USAA. And then I also have insurance on my houses, and that's probably like $600 a month between the houses. The next thing I spend my money on every month is investing, which is super important to me. Investing is great for many young people, or really any human in general. One really great app is Stash. Stash allows you to start investing with as little as $5. And they do this by allowing you to invest in fractional shares. Let's use an example of Amazon stock. So figuratively speaking, if they were trading at about $3,000 and you wanted to buy some of these shares, but you didn't have $3,000 to invest in one full share, and you only want to invest, let's say $5, for example, you can take this whole Amazon stock and take a little piece of the stock and invest in part of the stock. This is called a fractional share. So this is the entire share here, and as little as $5, you can get a fractional share of Amazon stock. This is the way many young people get into the stock market and start investing today. Another really cool thing that they have is their stock back art card. You can invest in stocks or ETFs as you shop. When you use the stock back art card on purchases, you can earn stocks from well-known brands like Apple, T-Mobile, Facebook, Amazon, and many others. Stash also has many awesome features with their online banking account, such as no overdraft, minimum balance, or hidden fees. There is also a feature called Stock Roundups, which also allows customers to round up their spare change from purchases with the Stockback card. Every qualifying transaction is rounded up using spare change from the Stash banking account. It is automatically invested in a matching stock. They have 3 different plans on their website, but you can get started for as little as $1 a month. I think anybody can afford to spare $1 a month to create a nest egg for their future. Lucky for you, Stash is challenging new investors to invest $5 a week in their future. Use my link in the description or my pinned YouTube comment to sign up, and Stash will give you $5 in stock for Apple, Amazon, or Tesla. And thank you to Stash for sponsoring this video. My next thing is student debt. So I am almost finished with school with my second degree. So I finished in June and I still pay about $900 a month off my student loan. That is not the minimum balance. That's just how much I like to pay every month to make sure I'm getting down that debt as soon as possible because the interest rates are pretty high on that loan. The next thing is gas. I probably spend about $200 in gas a month, so not crazy, but it's about $200. My food, so going out, I eat out a lot. I have a problem. I don't spend much money on much stuff, but going out and eating, I'm a big foodie. I love food. I love exploring new restaurants. And sometimes when you are an entrepreneur and a full-time student and full-time this and full-time that, you just don't have time to cook. So I like to go out and I probably spend like $500 a month on going out. And then groceries, I think I spend probably like $200 a month on groceries. So yeah, it gets a little expensive. The next thing is my credit card. I will say about every month I spend about $2,000 on my credit card, and that encompasses a lot of different things. So I don't really want to go into details of every little thing, but it's about $2,000 over the course of the whole month that I paid my credit card bill. The next thing is fun and entertainment. So since the pandemic, pretty much most things in my area has been closed. Things are starting to open up now in March 2021, but in general, most things are still pretty closed, or if they are open, there's not really many people. So honestly, I've been able to save so much in my fun and entertainment, and actually that was zero. When I checked my credit card bill, that was zero. My next thing I spend is on my editor, Juan. He's amazing. Last month, hopefully this isn't too personal, but I did pay out about $430 with his set rates and then also fees from payments and currency conversions, which so worth it. That's probably one of my best payments that I make every single month and is worth like $1 million a month. So serious. My next thing is my car payment. So I don't have much left on my car payment, but I got a really low interest rate, so I just couldn't help myself to leverage money to be able to like keep my money in my pocket. So I'm only paying $100 a month on my car payment, so it's really not that much. It's very, very affordable. That's also one of my best payments because in Nebraska, there's very little public transportation, so you definitely need a car from getting from place to place if you don't want to be waiting for hours to get from place to place. My next thing is the things I spend on my YouTube channel, which is like renting these beautiful spaces to film my videos. It keeps me so motivated. It keeps me very consistent, especially when you're renting out a space. You get here and you make sure you get your stuff done because you're spending money on that. And between all the stuff I invest for my YouTube stuff, I want to say I spend probably like around $800 a month. So next we're gonna go to my credit card and see all the other things I missed. So I'm gonna go to my card app now and see what else I missed. Woo-wee, man, how the card will tell you the truth about your expenses. So I wanna share with you guys something. So last month, I spent over $800 at home improvement stores between Lowe's, Home Depot, and Menards. I am in the works of like fixing up a house, so there is a lot of expenses and I pretty much live there. And this is like, doesn't even count the rebates and the discounts I get, so I spend a lot of time there. So worth it though. I spent about $90 from Sherwin-Williams. Their paint's expensive, but it's good. It's good stuff. I spent $130 at GOOO.com. So those are the apple cider vinegar gummies. I really like them. They haven't came yet, and I ordered that in February. So yeah, I gotta follow up on that. But that was probably one of my most frivolous things I bought last month was GOOO, but health is very important to me. So to me, it's worth every penny. I spent about $30 in coffee last month. I spent $80 on chocolates from Etsy, homemade vegan chocolates from Etsy. Yeah. It was good though, but yeah, I don't do that very often, but dang, when you have a craving and you just need to get that fix, like, you just have to sometimes. That was frivolous. I spent about $100 on treating friends to food. I know that because they're places I don't eat. So I had to pay $40 in parking violations last month. Yeah, so I wasn't parked in the lines apparently, but it was full of snow and the snow is covering the lines. You cannot see the lines. And apparently I was in two parking stalls, and I hate when people do that, but when those lines are covered in snow, how do you know? Well, the city of Omaha does not care. So $40 in parking tickets last month, which is way more than I would like to spend. My utilities. So my utilities are very expensive. I currently am paying utilities on empty houses, so it's like $300 a month right now. I cannot wait for that to be done. And then I also went last month to get my car checked out. I had some recalls on my engine, so I went to go to the Kia store and get that checked out, and I spent about $110 on that. I also spent $30 on software to protect my computer against hackers, because it's been a big uptrend lately that I've been getting scammers trying to pretend to be me. They have been on my channel and through my comments, trying to comment as me. So definitely be careful when you're responding to people in the comments. If you have somebody, it's pretty obvious in my opinion when somebody looks like a scammer. They usually are trying to direct you to some hacker site to get money, or some Instagram account, or some phone number, or some Mrs. person, it's always like Mrs. Sophia or something like that. It's a clear scam, but I've noticed a lot more lately that I've been having people attempt to hack into my stuff and pretend to be me. I've been having to change passwords a lot more often. So I finally upgraded my security on my computer, and that was about $30, so worth it. I'm feeling good. GOOD. If you don't bring it around me, I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good. Okay.
And that song is stuck in my head. Oh, my address is probably on here. This thing came. I'm gonna break the pen. Okay, that's also one of my. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Chase. Oh God damn. When you use every qualifying transaction from the stash, oh my God, I'm feeling good. Okay.